Gotta keep it moving,
gotta keep it moving.
It's a tough life, this thing of being important and being in demand.
Tell me about it, right?
Tabs, I see you also push some young emblems.
You know what I mean? You
etc.
just gotta get the accessory game right.
Yeah,
so,
I've got my CASA game here.
Yeah.
CASA.
Gotta celebrate that excellence,
CASA
brother.
vibe, yeah.
Come on.
I got nothing here.
But you're looking
I'm
nice,
just going,
though.
I'm just
Looking
going
good,
for sleek.
No,
I'm going for no name.
Yeah.
No name.
Something.
Unbranded.
You know what I mean?
Unbranded.
Sometimes you just gotta be your own accessory.
Exactly.
It's gotta be your own goddamn pocket square.
I am my pocket square. Put me in that pocket.
Right, Tabs?
Also, man.
Brother?
Showtime.
Yeah.
So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this, you know what it is. It's the show. So welcome. This is episode number 10. Finally.
Wow,
You
yeah.
know,
What a journey.
Celebratory episode. So
Yeah.
we're out here with some bubbles. We dress good, we look good. And it's
Smell
a great
good.
feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just nice with it.
Yeah.
So we recorded this on Africa Day.
Yeah.
So hence the Africa attire, regalia,
Proudly African.
100%. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting us. You know, there are people that have been watching since day one.
Since day one, religiously.
Yeah.
Right here on this couch.
Episode 1, part 1.
You know what I mean? And look at us now.
Yeah, and they've seen an amazing journey. I can just imagine the journey they've seen. Because we've
yeah,
personally
yeah,
grown throughout this whole series.
You know what I mean? So thank you so much for, holding us down from day one. We appreciate it. We love you. And you know what it is? I'm with my boy Wayne. I'm with Mvu, and it's your boy Thabo Moloi. And it's the show.
The show. Yo, guys, so much happening. I just can't believe.
What a week.
And it's been crazy, and especially from the sporting front, guys.
Yeah.
Has it not just been coming at us
Jeez.
and left, right, and
Which
center?
one? There's been many things.
Too many things. Yeah, something I couldn't call, and I would have never been able to call it. AB leaving.
My goodness.
Leaving international cricket.
My
Let me
goodness.
he is leaving international cricket.
Look, what a great player. What a great South African
It still hasn't sunk in. Like,
legend.
I saw
But
the
before
tweets.
the
I thought it was
World Cup.
fake news. So much
Before
fake
the
news.
World Cup, though, I felt like he touched me in my studio on that one.
Yeah, I know.
It really got me.
He touched me as well in a few places. I mean, there's even...
He took it.
Sounded like a Bill Cosby and a Morgan Freeman.
Hey, Morgan Freeman is also seeing fire.
Yeah.
Guys, whatever you do in the workplace, do not touch people. And then
Don't touch people.
Get permission first.
Don't look at people in a certain manner. Guys, just stay in your lane.
When you're at the canteen, at the salad bar, don't be undressing people with your eyes.
Yeah, don't do it.
please.
Don't do it, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, AB the Villiers, there's even a petition. People are trying to campaign.
Yeah.
Say you must come back.
Please
campaign.
come back.
But
just for the World Cup.
But the thing is, he mentioned he said, listen, guys, flat out, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So now, how do you fight that? How do you actually say, no, but don't be tired.
Don't be tired.
Don't be kakpileka.
No. So I even heard. So they were doing this. They were doing this. Some interviews on radio while people were just calling in on radio and just expressing how they felt about this whole AB situation. A couple of people called in. Somebody called in and said, you know what? Give him a B12 shot. I think you'll be alright.
Yeah.
You'll come back.
Yeah. So keeping in the sports space though as well, also making news in sports.
And also something we never expected.
Yeah.
Is it Ashwin?
Yo, Ashwin Willemse, guys.
Yeah, man.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ashwin, I just could not believe it.
Sure.
Just boom.
I was really taken aback, right? But we could see it coming when he done it. Because I mean, those that was watching Supersport, you could actually see like the working conditions did deteriorate.
Yeah.
That's a fact. They would always make like comments, and the guy would hold it back. You can just.
100%, but it was a lot of also back behind the scenes stuff that we didn't get to see.
And we didn't get to
Yeah, and that's the
the
thing.
play.
That's the thing, right? So,
And the way it's actually even unfolded was like, you had in one matter it was like, okay, flip, very clear what this guy is pointing out, very clear, and I think the nation just also was like, okay, flip, the way he positioned it was very cool, and the way he positioned it, very nice and like controlled emotions, but very punchy. So you could see, okay, cool, this is kind of leading towards a racial divide, that type of thing. That's kind of what I was getting out of it. And it's like, listen, he's now calling it out and he's now bringing it to the forefront.
Yeah.
But then all this news just started coming through, was trying to spin this and saying, look, it's just that, it's working conditions.
Yes.
Like always, the personality clashes.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you lads are thinking about that, though.
Look, for me, firstly, for me, a big shout out for Ashwin. Because what he did, granted he was pushed there. Granted, you can see that the man was quite frustrated.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of bravery.
It does.
And he even said, walking away, I'm glad this happened on air.
Yeah.
So that people can see. Yeah. So, and it's not a man that was panicking. He's not a man that was, losing his mind or just
cool.
acting obnoxiously.
Yes.
He was cool, was calm, he was well collected, and he made his point quite clearly.
Yeah.
To say, I feel patronized. I feel that you guys are not respecting me, at a level where we're equals.
Yeah.
I feel.
But do we feel that this is a racial thing that brought all of this to light?
100%, brother.
And yet now the spin doctors on the other end, in all the news articles, and we know Naspers controls a lot of the media. They put it out there trying to,
Yeah, Supersport said it's not a racial issue.
Yeah.
They came and said it's not a
Look,
racial
the man mentioned that, he's been labeled a quota player. As soon as he says that, then it becomes clear that this is a racial thing.
Yeah.
But then after the fact, he's come out also and said it's not a racial thing.
No, of course. I mean, he's going to say that because, we know that people have probably...
There's a paycheck, yeah?
Try to say, listen, you got families, man.
Yes.
You got mouths to feed, so just be careful out there.
Yeah.
But my thing is shout out to Motshidisi Mohono. The lady anchor.
She handled it very well.
Yeah.
She handled it very well.
Professional.
So professional.
You know what I mean?
In the midst of
it was quite tense. I mean, watching, you could feel the tension on the other side of the TV.
Actually, when they even began speaking, when Ashwin said, Nas, Matt, what are your guys' views? What do you think of the game? And then they were going there laughing, and they were throwing a couple of comments there. And then she was like, hey guys, you got to show.
Yeah.
Even there, before he actually done what he done.
Yes.
Right? And then they went on their analysis and that stuff, and then he came and said, right, okay.
100%.
Yeah, so she handled it extremely well. I must admit, she handled it very well.
So shout out to her as well.
Yeah, excellence of when it comes to professionalism.
Yeah,
it was wonderful to see.
Grace, class, elegance,
yes.
well poised. She almost reminded me of Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Who is now royalty.
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 Yes.
It's always an interesting point for me when one of your crushes gets married. It really is one of those points where you
don't know how to feel.
You don't know how to feel
about it.
You've got mixed feelings when it comes to this.
One we awesome. She's really changing the space in the royal family. Why we care about this royal family story, I don't actually know. But it makes news. There was a lot of talk about it here. People were like, listen, they're taking the Saturday off.
Yeah.
They can't do anything.
Yeah, people took completely the day off.
Attending a wedding.
Yeah, they're attending a wedding. There were places where it got screened.
Yeah.
People actually went to go watch it and gathered. It was a celebration.
I walked past the living room and I saw one Wayne Claassen watching quite attentively to the proceedings on television.
Look, it was on. It was on. Georgie wanted to watch it, so I mean, what can I do? I was victim of my surroundings.
For me, Meghan's story is quite an inspirational one. Like if you listen to where society says you can and can't go, you'll be quite limited. If she had listened to where society says she could go and can't go, I don't think she would be where she is today. Firstly, she's a foreigner. And we know that in the UK, the Brits are quite stringent around foreigners. Even
Brexit.
Yeah, exactly.
Case in point, Brexit. To show you
it's become so much harder.
Yes. The mood right now is
Brexit,
And secondly, she's a woman of color. Let that be clear if you didn't know.
Because some people were not aware.
You know what I mean?
I think it's important.
She's one of us. We're claiming her. She's a woman of color. Thirdly, she's older. She's older than Harry. She's older
Is
than
that
the prince. She's older. So there's an age dynamic, and lastly, she's been married before.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's a divorcee.
She's a divorcee.
Jeez.
You know.
This is really
So
it's groundbreaking for these guys, and then it's now into the royal family from
the
there.
royal family, you know.
Guys
what I
that
mean?
try and protect all this old traditions.
And what was beautiful for me is the tribute that the prince made to Diana, his late mother, to say, you know, this is how I was raised. You know, I wasn't raised to see people for their class or their background. I was raised to love a person and love their heart. And when I saw Meghan, that's it.
That's
you
it.
know? And that was touching because Diana was ostracized as well, you know, by the media, so for him to recognize that in Diana and say, I'm gonna see past all these walls and limits people have placed around who we should and shouldn't be, and I'm just gonna love. You know, and Meghan as well rising to say, you know what, I'm gonna be royalty.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's doing it well.
And he's doing it.
Yeah, she just stepped up to the plate. Amazing. And I love that the wedding featured color.
It was so diverse.
Because of Meghan, it was so diverse.
All those classic hymns that you were hearing.
It was unbelievable because
It was awesome.
I don't think we ever thought we'd ever see a royal wedding.
Yeah.
British royal wedding.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like that. Even
the plate Stand By Me as well. They're saying that as well.
Was Reverend Curry.
Reverend,
Yeah. Speaking about love. Quoting
and the fire.
Martin Luther King.
And about
love.
fire.
You know what I
These
mean?
things, you know? So look, it was gripping as much as we didn't want to. I know I didn't want to watch it. Did you guys want to watch it?
Look, I saw you enjoying it. I won't lie. I walked past the television
but in my heart.
Look, I caught the highlights. I'm going to be honest. Unfortunately, I was busy with other things at the time. But I caught some of the highlights. I know Wayne, for him to have sat down and watched it, really means he was gripped and excited and enthused. And I love that about you, Wayne, that you're dynamic.
Look,
you got that dynamic.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. That's what we call it.
Awesome, man.
I'm just
And
open
people
to
look
all
good.
things.
Yeah, people looked amazing,
People
guys.
looked amazing.
One of the people that I saw on social media that really stole the show, and people got upset about, there was mixed reactions. They were upset. People were in love. All sorts of things. It was David Beckham, the master, superstar, football player, ex-football player. It was just fantastic, man.
He looked amazing, man.
He did his thing.
Like well fitted.
I don't know what to say about
Regal.
Age, age hasn't touched the man. He's still
The man is a bit of a vampire.
He's a vampire. But more so, what I saw funny is that there were quotes or people saying a couple of things saying, if someone looks this good coming to your wedding, you need to ask them to leave. Say, my man, I'm trying to get married here.
It's not your show.
It's not your wedding.
It's not the Beckham show.
It's not about you.
Just to show how diverse and how strong to the cause we are. We have one of our guys back home that said, look, they fought against corruption and crime in the province, and he would just want to see the people continue the good work that he has done, because he is now taking early retirement.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Supra. Mahumapilo.
Yes. The man.
Cool, though. Look, we spoke about him in the last show.
Yeah.
And when we did the last show, you know, he had gone back to say, you know, he's not resigning anymore. And now he's saying, for the greater good.
For the greater good.
He's such a kind-hearted,
Such kind of man.
kind of
He
kind-hearted
says
man.
nobody, you know, you feel like he almost said, there's nobody above the South African people.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I, as one man, cannot defy and be above South African people. I must, the South African people, I must submit
Hey, look, man.
to them.
There's a lot we can learn from Supra.
You know?
Men amongst men.
I've been thinking about the Super situation and then what's happening in KZN right now. And just an unbelievable correlation just around the fact that the AG announced today that they've pulled all their guys who are auditing
I saw that.
in KZN, who are auditing the eThekwini municipality or eThekwini metro, and saying that they've been getting death threats and saying they've pulled out their guys and no further work will happen up until this can be resolved.
Guys, also on this, the municipality and clean audits and just cleaning up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been following, like Praveen has started to do some things. He's starting
Praveen
to like
Bodek.
just, he's taking the SOEs that he's involved in and he's saying, listen, okay. What I like is that he's clear in terms of his strategy. He says, listen, okay, first thing is like, the Good to Great book, but like get the right people on the bus.
Jim Collins.
Jim Collins,
Get the right people on the
Phenomenal.
bus. So he's doing overhauls on the boards. He's saying, listen, let's get the board right.
Yeah.
And from there, we'll take the executives.
Yeah. No, it's very, very important to have a strong moral compass.
Yeah.
To understand what your actions, the implications they have on other people. And when you spoke about KZN and when we speak about a moral compass and how your actions affect other people, I couldn't help but think about Babes Wodumo and Mampintsha and the events that recently transpired on Metro FM.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
It's sad.
It's the way it got.
Babes Wodumo is a national treasure.
Yeah.
Yes.
National treasure.
No.
Sure.
I've seen the way you go down when Wololo plays.
Yeah, no. Hey, I try. Let me say, I try.
It's one of those songs.
It's one of those things. In my mind, I go down lower and do a lot more things lower than what I'm physically doing. I think it's one of those. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
So, Baby Wodumo, she's a national treasure. We love her. We love her music.
And she was coming out a lot of smack as well, with people saying she's been missing concerts.
Yeah.
She's been coming up and performing, and she's drugged up very clearly. Unprofessional. Saying, she's even singing about promoting drugs and all this type of stuff, and people were like really giving a lot of bad publicity.
100%.
Meanwhile,
Hey.
always underlying things.
Always. Funny enough, I heard Mampintsha's
reply.
Live. There I am. I'm driving back from work. And Mampintsha's live on radio. He insisted they're still together.
But Pace was saying,
you know what I mean? So for me, that raises concern. For me, that says as men, we've got a responsibility to protect our women and respect their space and wishes. If she says you're not together, then brother,
you're not together.
You're not together. And you don't have a right to lay your hand on anyone. You know what I mean? And he says, look, all relationships have problems. And
what? So what? Break a leg or two.
You know what I mean? And
punch.
And he feels like Babes was coerced into making the statements on radio. He says that she was confused,
so she doesn't know if her leg was broken or not.
You know what I mean?
By
and
him.
then what the interesting thing, I think Mo asked him towards the end of the interview to say, okay, cool, you insist that you guys are still together. When was the last time you saw Babes? Spend some time or spoke to her? His response was, please pray for us. His response was like, no, he feels like there is a third hand, that is having an effect here.
I don't know
if it's the media or what it is, but a third hand.
Wow.
Yes, there's abuse and domestic violence that men are the culprits around and should be addressed. But what came out, the allegations around Faith Nketsi.
Yes.
And she owns a management company, a modeling agency called Feline Management.
Yeah, Feline. Yeah.
And there's some serious
allegations.
And there's
probably a lot more Faith
out there. Exactly. And that's the thing. That's the story to say. She owns a modeling agency, and there are allegations that actually this is prostitution.
Yeah, it's a front.
It's a front for women to be prostituted, and some of the women are being raped. And there's some serious allegations. And I know right now we look good. You know what I mean? Like people are watching this video and
don't be objectifying us, guys.
Look at these brothers. So don't be objectifying.
Brothers are slaves. You know what I mean? These brothers are slaves.
We're people as well. God damn it.
We are human beings.
We got feelings too.
We got feelings too.
You know what I mean?
We got families. We got a backstory. You don't know my story.
You don't know.
into that though, guys.
Yeah.
So why are we dressed this way?
Yeah,
And
well,
also the
this way,
bubbles.
guys. And actually, guys, I think we need to start making a move. And
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
to. But yeah, why the bubbles? Yeah.
I mean, the bubbles. This is a toast. I mean, whenever people drink champagne, it's around a celebration.
Yeah.
So whether it's your graduation or champagne or a wedding or you signed a big deal,
Yeah.
it's always a graduation or a celebration.
Yes, celebration.
It's a graduation of sorts.
You know what I mean? And it's very important to celebrate milestones.
Yeah,
Yes.
And look, I remember when we started the show. We didn't know. It was just a chat. We had this idea. We always had this idea. And it was like,
We've always been chatting.
We've always been chatting.
We said, okay,
And,
maybe we should put a camera.
And even when we're sitting on the balcony or wherever with other people, they really enjoy the conversations. You know what I mean? And we're like, you know what? Let's just put a camera in front of us and continue to have these conversations and just put it out there.
Yes.
And
See
let
what
the
happens.
chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome, the feedback that we're getting, and that's been pushing us to keep at it. So, this is a milestone episode.
Yeah.
Episode number 10.
And week after week, guys, we're really, really, really killing it in the spaces that we are.
Yeah.
So
No, we're not playing. This is not a game. So this is a toast to the show, a toast to the brothers.
Yeah.
A toast to you out there who are pushing out there on the hustle, navigating life, navigating this complex world with us on this journey.
Yeah.
Toast to you.
Toast to you.
Toast to you. Toast to us.
And when times are serious, also look out for some nice events.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
There's some nice things happening anyway, so just immerse yourself.
Yeah,
Celebrate.
it's like us now. We're gonna be going to a African Renaissance.
African Renaissance, yes. And it's
a banquet.
It's a banquet.
You know what I mean? Some fine dining.
Fine dining. It's gonna be fantastic.
Let's go and see how that will.
Yeah, and it's just around celebration. It's just around celebrating Africa.
Yeah.
So it's the time.
This time.
It's the mood.
Yeah.
Let's be proudly African.
100%.
Let's enjoy this African Renaissance dinner we're going to. Always take time out and enjoy it.
100%. It's very, very important. So thank you so much. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Make sure that you like, that you share, that you drop your comments. You've been watching the show, and we really love you. We really appreciate you. And we're gonna live. We're gonna be amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy.
Let's do this thing called life, guys.
Join the conversation, God damn it. Cheers.
To you.
Nice. Lovely.
All right.